What is up, everybody? Everything Collectibles here, back with another video, and in today's video we will be taking a look at the highlights from the Disney Cars Diecast Case G. So, this is the case released after the Disney Silver 100 cars. I did find that case as well, but I walked into my local Walmart, or one of my local Walmarts in the area, and they happened to have the case and all the cars in it, and a couple of them were kind of dinged, not terribly dinged, but I still decided to get them. So I was happy. I happened to show up on the right day, as I pretty much going to be working all summer, so I was just lucky enough to find these. So the first car that I got from the case was Muddy Lightning McQueen. Now, he has been released before. I believe he was released first in 2020. So this is his second time release, and it is a nice detailed car, but the least favorite out of all the cars I got. And there's the back. You can see Muddy Lightning McQueen, Dirt Track, Fabulous Hudson Hornet, Fair Game, which is the second time that one being released, Leroy Hemming, Rich Nixon, forgot the names of these guys, but yeah. So there's that, made in Thailand, of course. So there's that one. That's let's see, that one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's number 7 on my list. Okay. Number 6 is Patuca from Tokyo Mater. Now, in my opinion, I know they've tried to stick to the Cars Toons tradition when they release the Cars Toons cars, and they don't have their card arts, and they just have like the picture of the Mater that the series is from, and I know they've been doing that since the line was released in 2010. So this is Patuca from Tokyo Mater. He was at the end scene. I think he was one of the cops interrogating Kabuto, if I remember. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while. But yeah, they're starting Cars Toons once again, which is a great throwback to 2010. I remember them very well in store. So as you can see, we also have Edo Sand and Drift Party Mater on the back, which is, he has been released before, and he was one of the original 2010 releases. I believe Patuca and Edo Sand were, I know Patuca was 2015, so at least. So that's number 6 on the list. Okay. So they're like right behind me. Number 5 is one of the last of the clown cars to be released, Kelly Beambright. It's very tiny. It's like a Volkswagen Beetle, you know, a classic car. It's one of my personal favorites. So on the back you can see Claire Gunzer, the Road Rumbler Mad Max parody McQueen. You also got Cryptid Buster Mater. You got Weston Philopoulos. I'm probably saying it wrong. Forgot the name of this guy, but he's being released, as well as Weston, I can't say it. These 3 are going to be released in the next case, I believe. And this is Maypill Arterev. So, yep. Pretty much up to date on all that. Okay. Whoops. Crap. Ugh. Stand up so I'm not stepping on them. Okay. Let's see. That's number 4. Okay, here's number 4. Edo Sand. As you can see, he's another classic character from Tokyo Mater. There's the back of that one. It's got a serial number stamped on the side. Made in Thailand, of course. And I just noticed something. It says 2021 on the back. Now, it makes me think this line, or like this packaging, I think they're just date copywriting that as 2021, as they carried this metal design into the next year. I call it metal. I mean, why else would metal be there? So this is considered the metal series. I know other people call it other things, but in my opinion, it's called the metal series, Metal 3. Metal 3. I wish they'd bring back fancy names like Desert, Supercharged, World of Cars, Racer Armor. Those were unique, and ever since 2010 Final Lap, they really haven't had, like, they really haven't stated a series name. They've been like themes, for example. even in 2018, when they were considered the New Desert series or the Blue Desert 2019, they weren't called that on the packaging. That was a term collectors came up with, obviously to distinguish what they were. So number 3 is the classic 2010 original release Drift Party Mater, with the grainy eyes as comes in all Thailand cars. But it's such a classic release, and I'm happy to have it now in my collection. I didn't get it back in 2010. None of these will be opened, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have these. So there's the back of that one. And knowing Target, it's probably going to be by Thanksgiving by the time they get this case, because they've been still stuck on the first case of 2023, unfortunately. Number 2 is Road Rumbler McQueen. It is, it's very detailed, better than the color changer 100-fold. I mean, look at this thing. It's just so cool, man. I mean, I love all these new characters that are coming out, and I'm happy enough. I'm just happy that I was fortunate enough to find them all. Just by luck, of course. I mean, it's hard out there to find these things in the wild. So yeah, there's Road Rumbler McQueen based off of Mad Max. If you watch the Scene in Cars on the Road, you know it parodies that. And finally, number 1, my favorite car from the case, Stop Asaurus. Yes, the tiniest car out of them all, and this is my favorite. It's just so adorable. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just like, because I think it came to life. But originally, I haven't watched the series, but I think when McQueen and Mater got into, there's just a lot of dust on this one, went to the car dinosaur museum, this was like a statue, a fossil, so it's just so cool. I mean, and there's the back. You got all the characters, Kirsten Marshall, I'm already forgetting the name, Road Rumbler, Maple Art Web, and Westonopoulos, I can't say it, but it's so cool that he's getting released. In my opinion, 2023 is definitely one of the best years for cars since 2020. Personally, because they just released the poster, so we are getting Mater's sister, Meito, which I'm really excited about. That's going to be an awesome car. Meito is coming out, and I think another rusty car that's been hard to find from the first movie is coming out as well. But yeah, there's just so many other new ones. And 2024, I don't know, I just hope in 2024 they bring back brand new Mater. It's one of my favorite classic cars that, you know, from the Supercharged line, first time released in the Supercharged line, that historically has been included in some of the best years of cars of all time, like 2020. Not this year, of course, but yeah, I have the original on my wall, but hopefully 2023. Oh, Full Wheel Drive is coming out, as well as Rev and Go, Misty Motorcross. I'm really excited about those because they haven't been released in 6 years, and I think they're one of the last few cars that have not had a re-release since 2018, other than obviously Apple Cars not getting one, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. because of licensing rights. So it is cool that we have all those, and we will be getting them soon enough. So hope you all enjoyed. This has been Everything Collectibles, and I'll see you next time. Where are these things gonna go? Because I have to put all my 2023 cars on this edge wall, and these are the only notable ones that I've found so far. My silver ones are on another wall. I'm just running out of space. What to do?